Mm. For today's gua sha video, you can either use your butter knife handle or your gua sha, and we're going to be working on that area and this. So, a lot of people have a habit of every time they have to focus, contracting this, and I actually had to train myself not to furrow my brow a lot because it used to be a big problem. And one of the ways that I would do that, is when I was working alone, I would actually put tape there. So, I'm just giving you a few tips. You can probably Google some other things, but it's basically a physical reminder because I don't actually, my vision doesn't improve if I scrunch my forehead. It just tenses my face and kinda constricts my peripheral view. So, today, after we do our lymphatic clearing, we're gonna learn the technique to kinda work this area and this area gently. So far you've had your lips and you've had behind the jaw and the cheeks, and you might I really dug in after that. So you might be feeling quite sore. And that's the process of it. We release that. It's like having a really good deep tissue massage or rolfing even. And then the body's able to heal and adjust and lose some of that systemic ongoing tension. So, all right. Today I'm going to be using our Formula 8 serum, which is my favorite for the summer. It is a beautiful blue color. And so whatever serum you're using, you're going to put a lot on because we want that nice gliding and also the hydration because we're actually working it deeply into the cells. So just get that everywhere and onto your neck. Mm. All right. So if you're using your butter knife or your gua sha, you're just going to go ahead and we're going to begin by just gently scooping. I'm gonna fall asleep again. It, like, cues me, "It's time to powering off." I fell asleep last night with my gua sha right like this. I'm like, "Oh, again." And other side, about 5 times, depends on how fast you go. And then we can do our forehead. And I like to show this, with, either the gua sha or the, uh, the butter knife so that there's no excuse not to do this. Excellent, then we're just gonna all around the lower part of your face. Try to make it as even as possible. Your lips might still be sore. Sometimes when I do that, they look like really puffy. Like I've had lip injections the next day. So if that happens to you, it happens to me too. It usually goes down in like 2 or 3 days. And I don't mind it. Obviously, I don't do it if I have to be in front of camera or presenting something. So plan accordingly. But it definitely works to stimulate the tissue to regenerate. We're stimulating the collagen. All right. So now for the fun part. So first, let's just explore it with our fingers. So take a moment and just, feel that there's probably some deep-seated grooves. Now, as you're kind of feeling your forehead, let's understand kind of what's happening there. Um, the first couple of times you furrow your forehead, the skin goes back. But as we kind of get older, teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 150, however old you are, at a certain point as you're and just keep kind of feeling your forehead and finding where you have the creases. Just become familiar with it. Let's have a look. So at a certain point, like it would crease and release, increase and release, and then it just stopped releasing. So in other words, the collagen structure, that structural matrix, got kind of stuck. So what we're going to do, it takes time. So we're regrowing the tissue over time. You'll already see a benefit, but to get the full benefit, you want to do this for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, a year. I mean, I do this years and years and years. It's my secret. And I get accused all the time of using Botox. So I'm showing you what I actually do. Now, you got to work at it. So you're going to go ahead and take your device, either the butter knife or the gua sha, and we're just going to start massaging into it. And I'm using gentle micro movements. The idea is not so intense, just more and more repetitions. And just massaging into it. I'll demonstrate with the gua sha a little bit. I honestly I love all the tools. I do like these ridges on the gua sha. So and just, oh. And it's amazing. Like mine's pretty relaxed, but I can totally feel after a long day of meetings and figuring out a lot of stuff that I'm still holding tension there. you know? So I guess the biggest thing is that what I'm teaching you is it's maintenance. It's not like we do it once. That's what Western medicine, you get an injection or you get a surgery and, hope your problem is solved. Our approach is just like having good daily habits. Now, I'm going to work, you can see the skin's getting a little red, and I'm going to go kind of inside that eyebrow line. And you'll see that there's actually, I'm a little, no, don't go into your eye. I'm just a little bit here where the eyebrow is. And you'll see there's all these little tension points. Like you're like, wait, I'm tense. Like right here, just right at that one spot. Amazing. Just amazing. So, and like with anything you're learning, you got to find how much time you want to spend at it. I will say I get very thoroughly into clearing out this tissue because I know that I'm always using it, I'm flexing it, and I think of it like I'm just evening out that matrix. So now let's begin to expand into swiping up and down the forehead. And you could do long strokes or more close in. Let me see, where did my butter knife go? Ah, I lost it. Oh no. All right. Well, we'll continue with this. All right. You're just going to up and down. This is getting increased blood flow, lymphatic drainage, and it's kinda like you're tenderizing the tension almost, It's like a good massage. Those, uh those fibrous knots are breaking down, and fresh nutrition can get into the cells, and you have a hint of a smile as you're undoing that forehead tension. Oh, yeah. So you can see my forehead's getting a little red. Alright. So, now let's go the other way. Side to side. Ooh, all the way up, and then when I find little areas where there's more tension, I kinda back and forth. How funny is it? Like right here, I'm really tense on the top of my forehead, and you can kind of find it. You're just gently gliding, so not too much force. We're just gently, and we're working more with repetition. Just repeat 10, 20, 30 times if there's a knot, very gently, and just unwind your tissue. And you're also stimulating the cells to regenerate. Just like any good therapy. This says, "Hey, come to life." Oh gosh, the body says, "I gotta send fresh cells there." Notice now I'm working down over here to these corner of the eyes, right here where we get this crease. So I'm just gonna gently, now this is a very sensitive area, nice and gentle. Just a bunch of repetitions back and forth wherever you find tension, very gentle. You can always apply more serum as needed. You don't want too much friction. And then go ahead. I like to slide my oh, my eyebrows are tense. Now I don't go back and forth because I'm trying to grow my eyebrows back. Whoever told us when we were younger to pluck them to be stylish, bad advice. Really bad advice. So I just kind of gently go like this and pray. All right. Other side. And then over here, you can switch hands. Now, that's the basic technique. So you can keep going if it feels good, or if you feel like it's already intense enough, then that's enough. I usually finish by kind of scooping, and, wherever I did any work, I do the whole face again, just like we begin. So I hope you feel totally relaxed. Mm. And, enjoy these techniques, play with it, be playful, and do as much or as little as feels good. So I will see you tomorrow for some more amazingness. Namaste.